What's up, YouTube? Smoking Dank 5280, and today I've got a quick announcement for our channel here, Couch Jockey Gaming. This last week we partnered with the Google Plus community, Gamer to Gamer, and if you haven't checked them out, I'm going to throw a link on the screen right now for you. Definitely go check them out. It's a good group of gamers. It's PlayStation guys, Xbox guys, PC, Nintendo. Most of the people on there own multiple consoles and multiple different setups that they're gaming on. There's also a section for mobile gamers on there. There's none of the fuck Xbox, fuck Sony, fuck your mother shit. Well, there might be the occasional fuck your mother thing, but it's all usually in good fun. But definitely if you're a gamer and you use Google Plus, go check out that community. And again, hit that link. If you're on your mobile, you won't be able to see the link, and I'll put a link in the description. But moving on. Today I'm looking at Far Cry 4, and I know you're going to be going like, well, what the fuck? Far Cry 4, that's been out for months, and the Order just released today. And everybody's arguing about the Order 1886, and I'm not getting into it. I wrote a couple days ago on our blog my thoughts on it. If you want to go check it out, couchjockeygaming.blogspot.com. I'll put the link out there too for that. But the reason I want to talk about Far Cry 4 is when new games release, everybody's itching to get something because everybody's talking about a new game. And if you're not playing it, you want to play something new. And right now, this game is in one of Sony's sales for $35.99 if you're a PlayStation Plus member, and $41.99 if you are not. You're just regular Joe Schmo with a PS4. And so, real quick, before you go and purchase this, because you gotta have a new game. Somebody's got a new game because a fucking game released today. I'm going to talk about what I like to look at before I make a purchase, especially after this last year with fucking disappointing games and broken shit. These are kind of the key points that I've been looking for in games to make sure that I get a solid buy. First off is the look and feel. How are the graphics and how are the controls? And I'll say in Far Cry 4, the graphics are good. At times the graphics are amazing, some of the views and some of the things you see and some of the ways they do stuff. But for the most part, the graphics are very good. It's right up where what I would expect, but it's not like making my fucking face melt. It's so great. The controls are the same way. They're the standard first-person shooter controls. Not as clean and crisp as, like, I'll give them credit, not as clean and crisp as like Call of Duty, but still great. I mean, no complaints. It's just a little sluggish. But you could also say we're using some shitty third-world guns here, so that may play into it. But definitely playable. There's nothing wrong with it other than the driving controls, which in my opinion, go into it and change the driving controls to the triggers for braking gas instead of, what is it, the left stick? That is so difficult to drive that way in my opinion. But the next thing we're going to talk about is the story. Is the story of the game any fucking good? And while that's important, it's not the biggest seller because the story in this game sucks. But the gameplay's fucking awesome. The gameplay and the story you kind of create yourself, your own action you do, like this stupid move where I pressed the wrong button and fell out of that little buzzer. Just trying to land that parachute was fun enough that it made crashing that little airplane worth it. But the story sucks. It's not there. What little you see of characters, some of them are likable. Amita and Sabal kind of suck and are depressing. Pagan Min's great, but you never see that crazy fucker except for the beginning. He's the best character and you don't see him at all. But other than that, I mean, the story sucks. The action and the shit and the mayhem you cause is great. So, I mean, games aren't really known for great stories, and this isn't one to break the mold. It's fucking definitely not The Last of Us. You're not going to be sitting there going, I'm not crying. I got dirt in both my eyes. I mean, we're blowing up heroin fields and shit like that, or lighting heroin fields on fire, and it's just fun. So, give them a C on story, but A for gaming stories? No, I won't say that. But the next thing we're talking about is amount of content and how much shit is there to do. And that's where this game fucking shines in a Ubisoft way. There's a ton of shit to do. There's a ton of missions. There's shit always attacking you. There's shit rolling by attacking you. There's always something to do. But a lot of the stuff you're going to do is to find collectibles, go search for shit, go discover and explore. So if you've played an Assassin's Creed game, think along those lines. Think a lot along those lines. If you haven't played a Far Cry 4 game and you've played an Assassin's Creed, instead of going up to those the vantage points where you then do the leap of faith into the haystack so you can unlock the map, here we're opening or liberating bell towers and changing the radio station from the dictatorship to the free Kyrat radio, which is actually pretty fucking funny. But the amount of content on this game, there's so much to do. For me, I'm looking at easily 6 months on this. The last thing I look at a game is replayability. Is there multiplayer that I can play a bunch of? Yes. This game also includes a really good, really fun co-op, which you can do pretty much throughout the entire story except for your story missions. And it's a fucking blast. If you've got a buddy that plays this, definitely hook up and do some co-op. And if you've got a friend that's got this, they should have 10 free keys that they can give to their friends so they can come play with them for 2 hours. Go try the fucking game. It's a great game. On the subject of replayability, I'm not positive I'd replay the single player campaign again, only because I'm not sure it would change. But there's so much to do in this, I'm not sure I need to replay it. But we'll see. I am going to play it again just so that I can I want to see if doing some of the balance of power missions differently actually affects the gameplay. But other than that, it's just such a big open world with so much shit to do. As far as replayability, not much in my eyes other than the player versus player and your co-op. But the amount of content outweighs all that. And for $35.99, it's definitely a fucking steal. So, real quick, thanks for watching. I'm going to throw up some links real quick. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that other button right there, and you can go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't checked out the Gamer to Gamer over on the Google Plus community, I'm going to put a link up there for you right now, too. But again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.